Hey everyone, Jen at Ink Paper Rubber. It is kind of a gray, dreary day outside, but hopefully what I have to share with you will brighten up your day a little bit. We got in several orders today. I'm going to go ahead for sake of time and combine two of them together. Neither one of these were a really big order. We got in Tailored Expressions with some new things from Tailored Expressions, and we also got in some new Picket Fence Studio. So let's just jump up right in and I will share with you what we got. First of all, from Tailored Expressions, the first things I'm going to show you are actually not new. These some of them came out a few months ago, some of them are a little older, but we did recently use these in our make and take on Saturday, and so I got some more in, and now that you all have seen how great they are, maybe you'll be inspired to make something else with them. This was our make and take on Saturday, and what we used to get this fun background is we used some of the new masking stencils, and then we also used a set the scene stencils, the clouds. And so on this card we used the oval masking stencil and we laid that down on our white cardstock, and then we used the cloud stencil on top of that. And so that's how we kept this really nice clean line and kept everything right inside the oval. Hey there, Jan. And what this does is by being able to mask off these different shapes, whether you put something like the clouds in there or whether you just add color to it, it really sets things off really, really nicely. It looks really impressive. It looks way harder to do than it really is. And so that is one reason why these masking stencils are so great. So we got in the clouds. These are really wonderful for creating cloud scenes. You get 3 masks with kind of different cloud shapes on them. And we got back in the oval masking stencils, and in each one of these you get 2 sizes of oval openings, and you also get the 2 oval masks. And what's really great, those of you that did our make and take know that they have these etched lines on them, and so we use the inner line to just line up our white cardstock behind there, and that way we were sure that we had that oval perfectly centered on our background. So we got the ovals back in. We also got the circles in, again 2 sizes of circles with the 2 masks, and we got the squares back in. The rectangles were out of stock, so we don't have those. And we also have the hexagons still in stock that came out in the January release. So now that some of you have used them in make and takes, maybe you can see how useful those masking stencils really are. All right, as far as brand new from Tailored Expressions, the new Simple Strips backer dies. The Simple Strip stamps and dies have been so popular for good reason, and they now have backer die sets. They have one that goes with the original Simple Strips backer, and that is this one here. It's the large one. And then there is also one that goes with the original mini strips. This does not go with the new asymmetrical strips that just came out last month, but it goes with the original mini strips. And these are great because what it lets you do is it lets you cut a backer strip that is just a little bit larger than your strip. And you can see here, it's kind of hard to see because we've got it black kind of on a dark background, but I think you can see that backer there. And rather than you having to try and cut it, it just cuts all of those for you all at once. And this, we're going to be using these on our Saturday make and take, so you might want to check that out. All right, so that's what we got from Tailored Expressions. Let me share Picket Fence. Some really great things in this release. First of all, there is a new entry in their Beautiful Girls line. This line has been really popular. We've had these in before, have done them in some classes and make and takes. This one is Ico Girl, and you can see she's got the beautiful flowers in her hair. There is a matching die. I really like this one a lot because I think the way that she is illustrated, she can have a lot of different ethnic looks depending on how you color it. So I think that is a really nice set. For all of you sentiment junkies out there, this is a great new set called Seriously Literally. And It's a really nice set because some of it is a little bit on the snarky side. Seriously, OMG, no, just no. But then there's also some really nice ones. They have a sample online. This really, truly, absolutely would be great on a wedding card. This one is a great one for a late birthday. Apparently, I was not reminded to send you a birthday card. You're an absolutely, positively amazing human being. So lots of really different nice things on there. Here is another sentiment set. This is a little mini set. It is only $3, so it's a great value. And it's called Smile, Be Wrinkle Free. And you can see you get 2 stamps. One that says Smile, Be Wrinkle Free. And the other one that says Smile or You Will Get Wrinkles. So that is a really fun little set. There are a few sets that have vintage style illustrations that are really sweet. The first one here is called Peach and Piper Checking the Post. And you can see we have little bunnies and the little deer here. There you can see the little bunny up on top of the deer getting ready to mail his package. There is a mailbox on here. Love the little deer carrying the mail bag. Some more bunnies getting ready to mail it. And then some great sentiments. This card is for you. Surprise. This is for you. Just a really, really sweet set. And there is a coordinating die set that goes with it. And this next background stamp would work great with that. It has the same style of envelopes that you see here. But this is all a background, but you could use it also for a lot of other things. And it's just a background of all the little tiny envelopes with a little heart on the envelope, so I think that one is really sweet. This one here is another kind of vintage style illustration called A Little Love Note. And here you can see we have the little mice writing a little note. They're going to be writing I love you with kind of the flowers and foliage creating a frame around the background. We also got some fun new standalone dies. The first one is this Peacock Beauty die. It's really gorgeous. There you can see the peacock and some leaves and branches around it. This next one, I think until you see some samples with it, which I'll show you in a minute, it's kind of hard to see how amazing it is. This one is called Glass Window Rainbow, and it just has all these little pieces that cut out of it, lots of confetti if you want to save the pieces that you cut out to use in something. This one is a great one, a great word die that I haven't seen before, y'all. And it is a 2-piece die. You have the script, and then you also have the solid backer for it. And finally, the square base terrarium. And this is pretty good size. You can see there with my hand, and I can see filling this up with all kinds of flowers and ferns and things like that. Hey there, Alan. I think you could stamp and die cut ones in there. You could also just die cut ones in there. So I think that would be really fun. The last thing that I have to show you is something I am excited about. I've been hearing a lot of really good buzz about this. This is the stamp scrubber. And what you do is you just get this wet, and apparently when you get it wet, it expands, and then you can use it to clean your stamps. And I have heard really amazing things that it really gets the ink off of your stamps. You just use it with water. They also say that it can be good to clean brand new rubber or photopolymer stamps. Sometimes they have kind of a coating on them, and that can help to get that off. So I am really excited to give that a try. And let me go ahead and show you some samples that we have here. All right, so this is the glass window rainbow. Isn't that gorgeous? It looks like they've just done kind of a rainbow ink blended background and then cut out of maybe gold mirror paper on the front of it. But here you can also do it. They've just cut it a little bit out of the bottom here and just done tone on tone to make a really subtle background. And there you can see I think that's Ico Girl on there. Maybe that's a different one, but Ico Girl would be great on there as well. And here is another one, kind of a tone on tone. This looks like it's maybe silver on white. And I love this one here over the brightly colored rainbow background with white. All right. Next up here is the Loads of Mail background stamp, and you can see they've used it with the all die, and then Happy Mail has arrived is on the Peach and Piper set as well, so you can see how cute that is. Just show you some more, but here's one where they've used it with Peach and Piper and just done it as a really subtle background. And then here we do have a girl. There she looks kind of like an island girl, maybe from the South Seas. There she has much more of an oriental look to her. So I think this is a really nice stamp set. And there we have that beautiful peacock. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? That looks almost like a stained glass window, I think. And there is another example in much softer colors. And there is another one, again, it has the look of a stained glass window. All right, and there you can see that square-based terrarium there. They have some stamped and die-cut flowers coming out of that. I just think that is really fun. And here we can see the cute little, a little love note mice. There was some fun pattern paper. And there they've used it with the Loads of Mail background and just done a tone on tone. I think that's really pretty. So you can see lots and lots of possibilities with this. So that is going to do it for now. I do have another shipment in here, and if I can get it checked in, I will come back and share that with you in a little bit. In the meantime, have a great afternoon, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Goodbye.